You go to college and some coach is like, hey, we'd like you to play center.
Yeah.
Were you immediately like, okay?
No. I was in winter conditioning. This was right when Paul Longo got hired. And he said, you make a good center one day. I'm like, what the is this guy talking about? I've never played offensive line. I'm 235 pounds. I thought he was just with me, calling me unathletic as a linebacker. That was his way to shit talk me for being a bad athlete.
Right.
That's what I would thought.
Right. Like you got fat over the
over
the winter
break. I get it. I freaking put on a freshman 15. I'm doing and then I was a walk-on and 3 days into spring practice, spring ball, before we started hitting, which was the worst part of my game because we were just doing 7-on-7. I couldn't cover anybody. I was a downhill, fill the A-gap, Mike linebacker.
Right.
I was not go, and this is probably why they moved me to offensive line, but 3 days in, they're like, hey, we want to try out offensive line. So I do that for the spring. And then after that, they came up, and the offensive line coach, Jeff Quinn, I was like, hey, we're going to keep you at center. I was like, well, coach, I'll probably just transfer. I don't think I'm going to put on 60 pounds, 50 pounds for free. I'm a walk-on. I'll just go walk on someplace else.
Right.
And they said, well, if you agree to go to offensive line, we can't give you a scholarship in the fall, but we can give you one in the winter. We're already filled for this next quarter.
Right.
But the moment those guys graduate, we'll put you on scholarship. So that was kind of a quick way that I got a scholarship after my first year.
You got a
It's my first
scholarship to get
contract
fat.
negotiation.
Yeah.
And then I just loaded up on the double cheeseburgers and French fries, and I had high blood pressure for a year in college because I was eating so
That's
terrible.
incredible, though, that he just looked at you and was like, yeah, you'd be a center.
And that's what Paul did. Joe Staley at Central Michigan, he did it with a bunch of guys at Iowa too. He had this knack of just looking at somebody's frame, and he believed in taking athletic guys and making them offensive linemen.
Right.
That was his model.